For the past few months, I've been doing this disposable camera project. Basically, I bought a bunch of disposable cameras and I gave them to different students all around Seoul. These are kids who've never shot a camera before in their life, much less a disposable camera one. And once it's all said and done, I'm going to choose the best pictures from each student, and we're gonna have like a little gallery nearby for like them and their parents to come and visit. But anyways, this camera is from a 5th grade boy, so let's see what kind of pictures he took. So first shot is, oh, by the way, I haven't seen any of these photos. These are like my first time seeing them. It's his finger in front of the lens, which is, I kind of warned them against that. Like, make sure you don't have your finger in front of the picture, but they are kids, so they're bound to forget. Second shot is just the sky. Of course, I'm not very impressed by this picture, but they are kids, so they might have seen something there. Or since it was like the first or second picture, they're probably just getting used to the camera. Here we have a nice picture of what looks like a park. And actually, this one came out very well. I mean, I like the colors itself. This is a Kodak disposable camera. And actually, the composition is really good for being like a first timer. Like, this kid has better photos than things I've seen like on Flickr and stuff. Second shot is on a road trip, looking out the window of a car. We got the finger shot again. Would make a good Instagram filter. Second shot, some finger, but also a little bit of sun flare. It looks like he's going somewhere. So like, of course, these pictures not as great as like the one of the park, but still cool. Third shot, probably not the finger. Maybe it's something in front of the camera. So there's a lot of photos that didn't come out well so far, but the one that did came out well is, I like it very much. And here we have the same thing once again. And here we have another shot that didn't come out so well. Now, I did tell them to take their time. Like, I told them they had as many months as they wanted to, but it seems that many of them just kind of took out the camera and took as many photos as they wanted in a short amount of time, which is nothing's wrong with that. But I would have liked to have seen them take a little bit longer. But this one's all right. It's like a snapshot, very minimal finger involved. Considering that most of them haven't come out very well, this might be one that I print along with the one with the park. We have another finger shot. Another finger shot. Oh man, that's too bad. It's like this guy was on a roll. Okay, here's a good one. So here we have a shot of what looks like to be either a sunrise or a sunset, from the apartment building. Now, I do say it's a pretty good shot. I mean, the framing's pretty good. Everything's overblown, but I doubt they know anything about that. He's probably trying to take a photo of the sunrise or sunset itself. So I would print this one out too for him. Next is the finger shots. We don't know if there's somebody there. Well, we'll never know. Here's another shot looking down the street from his apartment. And actually, these are kind of things I like. If you look at my Instagram, my stories, I post a lot of common views like this. Like, these are views that are very normal to us or people living in Korea, but not so much to people outside of Korea. So I like it. There's another shot, but it is obstructed, unfortunately. We have another nature shot. It seems either he goes out into the mountains a lot, or perhaps he lives in a more rural area. It's kind of hard to tell, to be honest, but I like it. I enjoy it. Here we have another sunrise or sunset, probably sunset. Now, you can see the sun very well because Korea's pollution acts like a natural ND filter. Sometimes people ask me, like, how do you take photos like that? It's really that the air can be pretty dirty that you can't even see the sun very well through it. But in this case, you can see the sun You can even see the shape of it. But this one is a good shot. Probably up there with the first good shot that we liked. And definitely print worthy for me. Oh, we have a portrait mode shot. Starting to get advanced here. It looks like a trail in the woods. Looks like the kind of thing I would take a photo of. Like, I do take lots of pictures like these. I take lots of photos that never see the light of day. Like, to me, they're not good enough. But I do still have them, you know. So, cool shot, good composition, good lighting. A little washed out, but I think that's just like the film's fault. Next shot looks like some kind of walkway. Actually, you know, the shots that came out well are actually pretty well composed for someone that doesn't know anything about photography. And it's even got leading lines and everything. So this guy's pretty involved. I can see him having a future in photography if he went on. Next shot looks like perhaps mother or sister. Hard to tell. But it is another pathway in the woods. So I am right. Perhaps he lives like on a mountain or something, or near a mountain, because Korea has lots of mountains surrounding it. There's even a mountain behind my apartment that I had no idea existed there until like 6 years after living in this area. Another shot, actually, the film, I guess you can call them defects or sun leaks, look pretty nice. Like I know people who use like these kind of effects on Instagram, but it's nice to see when they're actually like natural. Here's another shot. It looks like some kind of home. Maybe it's not the apartment, but maybe it's like a weekend countryside home that they have. So good shot, good colors, good composition yet again. Here we have another kind of path in the woods. I actually like this one very much. I do like the landscape mode. People ask me like, why do I shoot in portrait mode? It's mostly for the gram, you know, because you can post more stuff on Instagram. More light leaks. Looks pretty good, to be honest, even if it does have light leaks. Actually, maybe it's like by now he's remembered not to use his finger on the picture. Just pretty good stuff. Actually, this one's really, really good. This one's like I would print this one out for sure. It's just a picture of a boulder, but like the way the colors come out here. I'm really surprised at how well he composes his photos, to be honest. Like maybe the first few photos with the finger were just getting used to the camera. But now that he's gotten used to it, there's some good pictures in here. Okay, never mind, here's one with a finger, but it's fine, you know, it still looks good, if you ask me. Another picture with the finger, and yeah, that's it. That was the last one. Much less photos than the other students, but these are all pretty good. Like I am done with the disposable camera project. That was the last one, unless the other student chooses to turn the camera in, but I kind of heavily doubt it. Anyways, if I don't get the last camera, then I'm going to print some of these photos out, and we're gonna have like a little small gallery for the students at a coffee shop nearby. Of course, I'll make a video about it. So yeah, I really enjoy this project. Of course, I want to do more things like this. I think I've told y'all before, I want to get some disposable cameras and go to like a touristy area and kind of just leave them there for people to take selfies of themselves or their friends, and then I'll develop them and see what happens. But that's another video, and that's much later in the future, but it is something I want to do. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you around.